We're here today to try out the Howler. Now, I've been sick, so I may not be able to give this a perfect review, but this is the subscription scent for April Fable Beard Co. I can hardly talk and I have not been able to smell very well, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And as I said, I can't even hardly breathe, so.
Even these toilet paper.
The Howler reminds me of like if Clark W. Griswold really did take Cousin Eddie out in the middle of nowhere and leave him for death. It kind of reminds me of like if Teen Wolf went into a Starbucks and then had like a wreath around his neck. It kind of reminds me of like if the American Werewolf did go to Paris and then went into a cafe and then took some pine needles and crushed them up and put them into a latte. A lot of coffee there. A lot of coffee, a little bit of pine. Reminds me kind of like if a werewolf went up, smacked Santa Lantern in the face, took his bag, and then like went to breakfast. Oh, is that bacon? Is that bacon it tastes? Kind of reminds me if you go to like a really quaint bed and breakfast and you wake up next to like the family's dog and he's like been rolling in pine branches all night long. But you can tell that the family actually did like give the dog a bath and it was in caramel and coffee. It kind of reminds me of like if the lumberjack was chopping down a pine tree and he decided to make a resolution. You see what I did there? Postcard. Love the sticker. Awesome postcard art. Is the Howler dabbing? But the coffee in this is different from the resolution. I'm not sure what it is. It's some sort of blend, you know. It kind of reminds me of like if Santa Claus went to London and then got bitten by a werewolf and then he goes like to the family's house and goes down the chimney during breakfast time and they're sitting there with a bunch of coffee and caramel lattes and they're all sipping it up and then he just starts ripping people to shreds. No, this is getting too violent.